I want to read something to you today, and I know that it's cold, so I hope that you can keep with me just a little bit. And this is from Dr. King's letter from Birmingham jail, and he writes the following: just as Socrates felt that it was necessary to create a tension in the mind so that individuals could rise from the bondage of myths and half-truths to the unfettered realm of creative analysis and objective appraisal. I want to talk to you about that today. Half-truths, bondage of myths. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of the glass ceilings that are imposed on us by bondage of myths. These are myths that are false. They're myths because they are not truths. It is not true that we do not belong here. It is not true that this is not our space. And I, as an immigrant to this country, I owe my position to the fight for civil rights that the African Americans did. They championed us in the beginning of the 21st century, in the beginning of the 20th century, onto the 21st century. I am here because of the legacy of African Americans who fought for civil rights in the 50s and the 60s, after having been here for centuries and after having gone through slavery throughout that time.
Thank you.
I would challenge you today to continue to use every breath that you have to continue to fight for social justice and equality across this country, in our community, in our own homes, and all of the work that we do. And thank you for joining all of us together to celebrate the wonderful legacy of Dr. King.
Dr. King led the March on Washington in '63, the greatest convening in history. For these reasons and others, Dr. King was the best, a king, not a prince, whose life stood the test. In life and in death, he stands tall, his contributions to the world. Dr. King is the greatest champion of them all. Some talk about indiscretion, they seek to defame, but when you talk about Dr. King, put some respect on his name. And in closing, I want to urge everyone, when we say Dr. King's name, let's give him that honorific. Let's call him Dr. King, as opposed to Martin.
Without it, I would literally, oh my God, here I go with crying. I told you guys, I'm just so emotional. I always tell people, I'm like, I love diversity. As my friends know, I always say DI till I die.
Listen, I promise you I'm a better speaker than this, but my toes are numb, okay? Oh, Lord. So I just thank you all so much for bearing with me. I am so excited to be here today, but I'm going to cut this short. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.